What's poppin', mother truckers? I'm Becoming Attraction, and we back at it like a crack addict with another 2K video. Before we get into this, Merry Christmas, and I just want to give a quick shout out to the kid_8 on TikTok for giving me this great video idea. Merry Christmas though, and let's get into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, quick little Christmas video coming at you guys. We're simming a season in 2K, but the season will only be 14 games. As you guys can see, the schedule is pretty much empty. Truly, I don't really know what to expect. I expect there to be some weird all-stars. Some of the better teams in the league could go 14-0 easily. All it takes is Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden getting hot for a little stretch, and they're undefeated. But say a random player like Josh Giddey has a hot 14 games, and he could be MVP. Most valuable peanut. Like I said, I have no clue though, so let's simulate like 7 games and get to the All-Star break. All right, so it looks like Jokic and Giannis are the All-Star team captains. Let's see if there's any weird All-Stars in here since it's only a 14-game selection to choose from. Actually, nothing too strange on the All-Star list. Tobias Harris is a little weird, but actually it's still pretty realistic. Actually, I have some pretty interesting names in the three-point contest. Kevin Love, Pascal Siakam, Jamal Murray. It blows my mind that Kyrie Irving decided to show up. Oh, and look at Daddy Doncock shoot those balls into that hole. Kevin Love is on the Charlotte Hornets. That's a little strange. And holy crap, Kyrie is wetting these hoes, though. He hasn't missed a shot yet. And Kyrie Irving actually wins the three-point contest. See what happens when you decide to play, buddy? I'm going to simulate the rest of the 5 games left in the season. I'll be back at you guys. And in this 14-game season, Luka Doncic averages 38 points a game, 9.6 rebounds, and 9.4 assists. Obviously good enough to win him MVP, man. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year. Kemba Walker wins 6th Man of the Year. Nice to see him starting to get some minutes again. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Holy crap, he averaged 32 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists. He averaged 3 blocks for the whole season, dude. See, that's the thing about 14 games. You can get hot for a 14-game stretch and average some crazy stats. Steve Nash wins Coach of the Year with a 13-1 record for the Brooklyn Nets. I told you that team could get hot and go 14-0 almost. Before we do look at the standings, though, here's a look at the All-NBA teams. You got Luka Doncic, Trae Young. That's nice. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, and Nikola Jokic. On the second team, you got some interesting names. Devin Booker, James Harden, Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, and Karl Anthony Towns. Once again, hasn't been relevant since his Kentucky days. Then on the third team, you got Bradley Beal, Westbrook, LeBron James, Zion Williamson, who is hurt. Just like in real life. All defensive first team, you got the GOAT, Alex Caruso. Josh Giddey on that all rookie first team. So like I said, Luka led the league in scoring with Devin Booker right behind him at 33 and Bradley Beal averaging the same. Do we have any weird names in here? Not necessarily a weird name, but Paul George is on the Golden State Warriors. I guess he got traded for Klay Thompson, who's on the LA Clippers now. That's a pretty interesting trade. Joe Johnson making his return in this COVID-shortened season. He averaged 2.1 points a game. They did my man dirty. He's a much better scorer than that. Jokic led the league in rebounding at 15.1, and Trae Young led the league in assists at 10.6. In pretty much every simulation we do, LaMelo Ball finishes either first or second in steals. Taking a look at the playoff picture, there's only one really noticeable omission, and that's the LA Lakers. They only finished 7-7 in a 14-game season. You can't lose half your games, man. Teams are pretty much the same as they would be, but the seeding is a little weird. For example, the Memphis Grizzlies got the #1 seed. They finished 11-3, and then obviously you got Dallas right behind them at 10-4. This is wild, though. I mean, you got Golden State, who was in the play-in, and they're only 4 games behind the #1 seed Memphis Grizzlies. 14-game seasons are ludicrous. And obviously in the Eastern Conference, you got the Brooklyn Nets, who finished 13-1. That's a 92% win percentage. Atlanta Hawks 11-3. Trae Young doing his thing. Now the playing ground is evened out a little bit, though, as it's 7-game series in the playoffs. So we're going to see what happens here. Let's go ahead and simulate this first round, though, and see what the hell takes place. What do you know? 2K has Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans upset the #1 seed. Zion had 33 points, 10 rebounds on 12 for 18 shooting. Brandon Ingram surprisingly didn't shoot them out of the game. 24 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists on 9 for 17 shooting in the closeout game. This will be a good series in the next round. You'll have Golden State taking on Portland. Steph Curry will probably shit on Damian Lillard, like always. The Atlanta Hawks advance to take on the Boston Celtics. And holy fuck, Trae Young averaged 45 points and 9 assists in that series. He had 50 points in game 1, 50 points and 10 assists in game 4. This dude's a monster. Then you'll have Brooklyn taking on Philadelphia in the second round. Let's go ahead and get to simulating that, though, and see what happens exactly. Atlanta moves on to take on Philadelphia, and Golden State moves on to take on Denver. And in game 7 of the Nuggets and Pelicans series, Jokic had 33 points, 23 rebounds, and 10 assists. Just another day in the park for him. I'm just happy Zion Williamson lost. This is a Zion Williamson hate channel. Lose some weight, buddy. Although he is a beast, though. He did have 39 points and 9 rebounds. rebounds. It just wasn't enough, though. Stephen Curry had 39 points in the closeout game against Portland, and Paul George had 37 points and 10 assists in the closeout game. Steph Curry and Paul George would be a very interesting duo. Once again, though, unfortunately, Damian Lillard just getting owned by Curry. Trae Young still averaging damn near 40 points a game. Bradley Beal right behind him at 39, and Curry at 36. Looks like he's injured, though. That could play a major role in the rest of the games. And he's got a bruised tailbone. Draymond, you got some explaining to do, buddy. Let's go ahead and simulate the Final Four, though, and see who moves on to the finals, and it's going to be the 76ers versus the Warriors. Curry was back to himself after getting rammed in the ass by Draymond Green. 32 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists in the closeout game. Trae Young's season comes to an end, but his hot streak didn't, as once again he had 50 points and 11 assists in the closeout game. It just wasn't enough, though, as Joel Embiid had 30 plus, Ben Simmons had 26, and he went 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Get the fuck out of here. But that brings us to the finals. We're going to simulate this game by game and see what happens. Warriors take game 1, 76ers take game 2, Warriors take game 3, 76ers take game 4, 76ers take game 5, Warriors take game 6, and we're going to a game 7, ladies and gentlemen. Pause the video and leave a comment down below on who you think is going to win. No cheating. I'll wait. Okay, let's go ahead and simulate this final game, though, and see who wins, and it is the 76ers end up taking home the championship. That's the second simulation in a row that they've won, I think, on this channel, and Joel Embiid once again dominates. 24 points, 13 rebounds. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was without a doubt a strange season. Joel Embiid and the 76ers do end up coming out on top. Everything stayed pretty much relatively the same as it would if the season was 82 games long, which honestly I didn't expect at all, but that is going to wrap up this video today, guys. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy with your family. You don't know how many of them you have left, man. Family is absolutely everything. But I just want to say thank you so much for the support on the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go chase your dreams today, man, and I'm the coming attraction.